Welcome back. This video is not financial advice, and always do your own research. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a project named King of Apes. Right now, King of Apes does have a base Launchpad where anyone can go ahead and launch their very own token on Base, ETH, or the BSC. They have already launched a ton of different projects. Most notably, we have BOMO on Base with a market cap of 8 mil. There's also Simon on ETH with over 1 mil in market cap. In total, they have 58 pages of different tokens that have already utilized this platform to launch their very own token. This isn't your typical token launch platform that we see in other areas of the crypto space. They actually do offer an impressive complete toolkit for crypto developers and traders. Most of the tokens launched on the platform are from the Base chain, and they have had some daily 100x's, so there's lots of volume going on there. They also have an AI agent that is able to launch tokens on X, and soon it will be able to launch tokens on the Base app. Now, the next phase of growth here for King of Apes is actually their NFT mint pad. They are actually going to have their very own 3-phase NFT collection. Each of these NFTs will actually give holders exclusive access into their club. The club will include NFT gated merch store, golden ticket lottery worth up to 50K, and access to the KOA token presale. The native King of Apes token will be launching somewhere around Q4 of this year. All in all, there's lots to be excited about with the King of Apes platform and their future token, and that's why in today's video we're going to be doing a deep dive to see what's going on. All right, guys, first things first, if you do head over to their website, this is what you're going to be introduced with. You have the home tab, deploy token, update token, token locker, airdrop tool, and dev resources. With KOA, they are providing a full toolkit for anybody who wants to launch their very own token. Right now, the one that has performed the absolute best is BOMO, which we mentioned in the intro. Right now, sitting over 8 mil in market cap, and this token did an over 200x since it launched on KOA. You can see down here, there are 58 pages of tokens in total. Now, most of these tokens are on Base. You even see Bocce on Base, which is from CME. I'm actually a big fan of those guys. As far as their ETH tokens, not too many tokens have been launched here on ETH. We have Simon on Gator. When you go over to BSC, there is a few as well. But most focused is the Base chain, but they also do support tokens being launched on ETH and the BSC. Now, when you click on one of these tokens, so as an example, let's click on BOMO here. What you can see is the token and token ticker, website, Telegram, Twitter, etc. with a description, 24-hour volume, network, market cap, current price. They have an integrated chart here as well for you to go ahead and check out. And then you could go ahead and connect your wallet and trade right away. This is very similar to the likes of, let's say, like Pump Fund over on Solana, only this one is focusing on the Base chain. And as Base is an up-and-comer in the crypto space, I think this is a well-needed tool to have over on Base. Now, for the deploy token, update, token locker, and airdrop tool, these are all tools available for any of you guys that do want to launch a token. All you have to do is first connect your wallet by going over to dev resources. You can go ahead and update on CoinGecko, submit your token listing LP and volume requirements, apply to fast track for 1K. You can also update Gecko Terminal, which is free to do. We have update DEX tools, update DEX screener, BSC scan, and even some Telegram resources that they do provide for any token that does launch here. They have the secret base bot, safeguard, and protectron. One area that is important for you guys to go ahead and check out is their GitHub, essentially their white paper. So here we are. Welcome to the King of Apes. Built by degens for degens, King of Apes is changing the game in the crypto space, going beyond your typical token launch platform to deliver a complete toolkit for crypto developers and traders. While most platforms will just help you launch the token, King of Apes stands out as an all-in-one solution that covers everything you need throughout your token's journey. Our website brings together smooth token launching with all the essential tools developers actually need. Plus, we've added cutting-edge features like our AI agent launcher, packed with forward-thinking capabilities and seamless Telegram token deployers. That makes launching tokens as easy as sending a message. KOA has created one unified space where you can brainstorm, build, deploy, and manage your projects without jumping between different sites and platforms. But they've built the first true all-in-one degen ecosystem that's going to handle everything from concept to the moon mission, combining powerful technology with culture aesthetics that define modern crypto. So every token that does launch on KOA gets their own premium dashboard, ultimately for free, clean UI with DGen Soul, social command center, and live performance metrics. For launch modes, you have a few different ones that you can choose. Each one has a different volatility and risk profile. There's the Ultra DGen, which is 1.5 thousand in market cap. There's DGen at 4K market cap, standard at 10K, and builder at 14K. So with any of these tokens, if you do decide to launch a token with them, you are going to get their complete toolkit. So there is an airdrop command, multi-address distribution with gas optimization. They have a CSV batch processing for large-scale drops, a vault system for LP token security and custom lock periods, team allocation and vesting schedules coming soon. Plus, they have an automatic unlock mechanism. They have the listing accelerator, direct pathways to listings, professional documentation preparation, technical guidance, marketing strategies, community growth, just everything you could possibly think of. There is quite a huge list here of all these different areas that are going to help you, the potential token launcher. They also have some rug-proof designs to help prevent common exploits. So as far as the community perspective, they have safety mechanisms in place as well. The Base integration is a really big deal. Base, again, as mentioned before, an up-and-coming blockchain. So KOA has a clear use case in this ecosystem. We mentioned about this in the intro. There is an XAI agent and launcher. This is something that KOA has pioneered. It's the first of its kind AI solution. This requires no third-party frameworks or pre-existing models, and this creates full realized digital personas with depth, authenticity, and practical utility. Ultimately, there's a lot of different aspects to their core technology. We're going to skip down to the blockchain integration, one-step token creation on the Base blockchain, smart contract deployment and verification, real-time transaction confirmation, and custom token parameter configurations. Again, tons of different information here for you guys to go over. The GitHub link will be down in the description box below. To make it not drag on too much, we're just going to read this part here, the future development and conclusion. So for future development, we have enhanced multimodal interaction, voice interfaces and video content, advanced analytics, expanded blockchain capabilities, and AI-driven community insights. This KOA AI agent represents a fundamental shift in the digital brand presence. By combining proprietary AI technology with blockchain functionality, KOA has created a new paradigm for authentic community engagement and frictionless operation. Now, additionally, they have their Telegram token launcher, so tons of unique benefits here for anybody wanting to launch a token on KOA. Much like we see over on Pump Fund, there's a large community that likes to get involved with projects nice and early, and you're going to be able to find gems at lower market caps over here on KOA. So now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the NFTs, the KOA NFT ecosystem beyond static JPEGs. These NFTs are going to be revenue generating assets that combine artistic expression with real utility and investment value through their NFT ecosystem. With these NFTs, this is going to be a multi-phase digital asset collection designed to foster a community engagement and provide progressive utility access. They are drawing inspiration from the likes of Azuki, DeGods, and Bored Ape Yacht Club. The total supply is going to be 500 NFTs for each phase, and there is going to be 3 different phases. That first phase is going to be the Genesis Collection, which is the foundational series. At first, it's going to be 250 NFTs, and then they're going to do a phase 1B for the remaining 250 NFTs. So what this is going to get you is exclusive access to the KOA token pre-sale event. So with this project, they're going to have their very own token, much like we saw with Pump Fund and the Pump token. The King of Apes token launching platform is going to have their very own native token, the KOA token. So any holder of the NFTs are going to be the exclusive ones that have access to be able to purchase the KOA token early. This will be a public mint. This also will give you a golden ticket allocation with structured vesting mechanisms, premium merchandise store privileges, volume-based incentive programs for multi-NFT acquisitions. And according to this here, you do have to have one of these NFTs to be able to buy the phase 2 NFTs. Now for phase 1B, it is the same thing, just an additional 250 that are available. For the phase 2, that's going to be the Apex collection, an additional 500. And what this is going to get you is integrated staking reward mechanisms, exclusive community governance participation, private communication channel access, and a gateway into the phase 3. So phase 3 is called King's Collection. That's going to be an additional 500, and it's going to be launching somewhere around October 2025 post KOA token deployment. Just like before, you will have to be a holder of the Phase 2 NFT in order to get the Phase 3 King Collection, and it's going to have some different premium features, advanced gamification, mechanics integration, enhanced reward structures, and exclusive airdrop eligibility for complete collection holders. Now, there's also going to be something called a degen series. This is going to be 1,000 NFTs. It's going to be concurrent to Phase 2. This will be a burn to mint functionality, and the features include entry-level participation opportunities, deflationary pressure through burn mechanisms. Then you'll also get community engagement without premium barriers. And for the final frontier, we have the King's NFTs. These are going to be investment-grade NFTs that are primary means for investing in and taking part in revenue from the KOA protocol. Each of these NFTs represent a holder's share of the revenue and rewards generated by the protocol itself. There will be automatic revenue distribution that will be transparent with real-time tracking, and these also can be upgraded to increase the investor's share of the revenue. For the protocol revenue, a portion of upgrade capital is taken as protocol revenue, and for token locking, the other portion is going to be converted into KOA tokens and locked in the KNFT. By locking KOA into the NFT's benefits from long-term price appreciation of the KOA token while earning the protocol revenue. Now, by owning one of these NFTs, there is competitive advantages, end-to-end platform providing everything from creators to investors' needs, from trait compilations to revenue generations or revenue-first design. Every component is going to generate real revenue from participants, creating substantial value rather than speculative bubbles. And lastly, the exotic NFT contracts are going to enable functionality impossible on traditional platforms, opening new categories of digital assets. So if you'd like to learn more about this upcoming KOA NFT sale, go ahead and check the description box below. The KOA token is going to be launching again in Q4, and by getting one of these NFTs, you will have access to that KOA pre-sale nice and early. And as we just read through quite a bit, you're going to get some additional features as well. The last thing we're going to go through here on their GitHub is their roadmap. So they already finished their Phase 1, which was the foundation. That was the advanced analytics expansion, social integrations, mobile optimized experience, and community governance features. For the expansion, they have begun this as well. That is the multi-chain deployment options, which we saw before with them expanding to ETH in the BSC, advanced trading tool integration, institutional grade compliance features, strategic partnership network, utilizing Uniswap v4, and exploration of technologies to help the team grow their communities and grow their projects such as Telegram bots, NFTs, and mini apps. Now lastly, for Phase 3, we have the evolution, AI-powered project optimization, cross-chain liquidity bridges, global exchange integration, next-gen DeFi tooling, and lastly, the native KOA token with all platform launches paired with the token. So ultimately, with all of the tokens after the KOA launch, they're going to be launched paired to the KOA token. That is actually going to be very beneficial because in order to participate, you're essentially going to have to buy the KOA token. So that could mean that the transaction volume of the KOA token would be quite high, and also the potential market cap and utility of the token would also be quite high. So lots of exciting stuff going on with this project. Over here on X, their handle is at King of Apes Base, the Base ecosystem where only the strongest survive. Launchpad is live on kingofapes.fun. You can also launch your tokens via the Telegram deployer and X agent. I definitely recommend you guys to join in on both the X and Telegram community here. On top of all the traditional information that you may be getting from their X page, they also have quite a few other YouTubers that have been covering them. Here we have a video from Ben Crypto. You also have 2Bit Crypto just 8 hours ago. And then we also had an additional video here. So lots of coverage about this project, and they do a good job with community engagement with different kinds of memes and giveaways. So tons to get involved with here, and I definitely would recommend you go ahead and check them out. Now, as always, although I am a fan of the KOA platform and their upcoming NFTs and token, this video is not considered financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor, and investing in cryptocurrency can be risky. So always do your own research. Please be sure to let me know what you think about the KOA ecosystem down in the comment section below. Now, with that being said, that about wraps it up for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.